Hey guys, Ninja here. Today I'm going to show you just how to replace the battery in your key fob. This is a 2017 Dodge Ram key fob, so I'm going to show you actually what you need as far as to replace this. A couple things you're going to need before you get started. Go ahead and make sure you got, just went in and bought a double pack of the batteries. For mine, it actually takes a Duracell, well, not Duracell, but a button battery 2032. So just make sure you get, I went ahead and got a 2-pack, just doing both of them at the same time, so that way I don't have to do this in the future. And then I always take and basically just have myself a couple coins here. I didn't know which was going to fit, but there's basically a little slot in here I'm going to show you that you'll just need to put the quarter in there, basically just to pop it loose. So first thing you want to do is turn over the back, and you're going to see there's this little tiny slot right here, and you're going to, it's basically like a little tiny switch. You're going to pull it over to the side. While you're pulling it to the side, you're going to pull out your emergency key, which is this piece right here. Actually works awfully better when you have keys on the keychain, because I don't have anything really for leverage to pull right here. But basically there it is. So basically that's your emergency key. So I was able to get the emergency key out. Now the second thing you're going to notice is there's a slot right there. Basically that slot right there is what you're going to take and put your quarter in. This is where your key went, but there's a little slot next to it. Just put it in there just enough to turn it slightly, and then you'll basically pop this open. And you actually just pop this piece open. This is the top piece. There's no other real latch on it. It's just that part right there. So once you pop it loose, it'll come off. So there's that piece to come off. And then below here is this whole piece. So you just kind of grab this, wiggle it back and forth a little bit, and this whole plastic piece comes off. And then this is kind of the rubber push button piece. You'll see kind of the cover where all your buttons and stuff are. As soon as you pull that over, you're going to flip it over to the back side, and there's your button battery. Easiest thing to do is slide this button battery out to this side. So you're going to slowly just slide it out to this side. Get your finger in there as best you can to slide it over. Sometimes a screwdriver might be helpful in this case. Matter of fact, let me go get a screwdriver, because this is not going to work for me right now. 1 second. Okay, now I've got a screwdriver, so I'm going to just basically show you just to push it up to that side. Just get yourself slightly in here, slowly slide that battery out to that side. Just peel that, push that rubber right back down, and then we're going to go ahead and get our new battery out. It's like, apparently this is the hardest part of the entire thing. Like they glued the battery to it. Apparently theft of these is a popular thing, so it's double encased in plastic. It is a popular thing. So now I'll be right back to get scissors for this to cut this open. All right, so apparently these are a high theft item, so they have to double plastic them so you can't steal the battery. Completely encased in plastic there. So. All right, now I can get to the battery. So once you got your new battery, real easy. Again, just take it right here. I start from the same side and slide it back in the exact same way. Same way your button side is down on this. And then basically you've got the battery in place now. Now it's just time to kind of reassemble everything. So I take this part, I leave this part here, and then take the top or the bottom part and basically put it on this way. So then I slid it in place there. Next we're going to take obviously our plastic covering piece, put it on the correct way. You can see it can only go on one way. Slide that in place. And we're taking our last cover piece here, sliding it in place, and you'll hear it snap when it's in place. I do go ahead and press all the way around on it just to make sure it's completely snapped in place, and then put your key back in there. And this one's ready to go. So that's how easy it was on this one. I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well while we're doing them both. Same kind of process. It's going to be a lot easier this time to pull this off because I have keys attached to it. So immediately that comes straight out. So again, that makes a kind of big difference there. Put this in here, pop it open again. Same exact process. We're going to go ahead and peel this piece up slowly. Just be careful. I'm trying not to apply too much pressure, so it may look like I'm really being rough with it, but I'm actually just trying to wiggle it loose to where I'm not doing something that's going to snap it or cause some type of breakage. Obviously, you don't want to mess up your key fob piece or how these snap into place. Same thing here. Go ahead and pull this plastic piece off. Just grab it from the sides and kind of wiggle back and forth. And then it finally comes loose. And turn this upside down. Peel this plastic piece off. And there's our other battery. Go ahead and pull our battery out using a screwdriver. Slide it right out to the rubber. And it should slide completely off. Grab our new battery. Now that we know these are heavily guarded, take your scissors around here and make a mess. Cut it all open so you can get to this battery. Who knew these are a high theft item? Of course, they always say batteries are stolen all the time, right? Again, put that in between the lips when you're sliding it in. Slide it all the way in place. You're good to go. Now we're back into reassembly mode. Obviously, you can see this one's going a lot faster than the first one. Just kind of seat that again over that area. You're seating it, just so you know, I mean, I was trying to show you before, but you're seating it over that outline. Hopefully it was pretty obvious there, but you can see this is your whole little outline piece right here. So you're getting this rubber to go right around that, and it kind of holds it in place. So you can see I just pushed it right there, holds it right nice and in place. Again, taking my next piece that fits in those little slots, blow that thing out a little bit, and slowly push that down into place. On my top piece, put that on. Again, going for the snaps here, go all the way around until you feel it tight all the way around, and then slide my key in. We're good to go. So we just did 2 of those. Real quick job, doesn't really take that long. Just make sure you don't do like I did. Go ahead and have your tools. Go ahead and get you maybe a small screwdriver, nothing really phenomenal. Quarter really worked good to open that up, and then obviously a pair of scissors to get in these crazy little D batteries. So hopefully that helped you. So I just want to do a recap, just showing easiest thing. So when you're starting to do this, go ahead and make sure you have these things present. Like I said, quarter, pair of scissors to cut your batteries out of the packet unless you pre-open them. Obviously you saw me struggle with that. Small screwdriver, and that's basically all you need. Your 2 key fobs as well. Another thing as well, a question I've been asked before is, do these key fobs need to be reprogrammed? Mine did not. I don't know if there's something specific if you leave the battery out for any extended period of time, but if you saw during my video, it went pretty quick. It's a pretty quick swap out as far as the battery, so there's nothing that needs to be done. The key works fine right now, no issues whatsoever. So just keep that in mind, and hopefully that answered the question. All right, guys, well, that's it. Hope that was worth your time. Hopefully I showed you how to do this. Again, pretty easy process. If you'll go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, I definitely appreciate it, and bring you more content as I'm going along. Take care.